Hello guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna share with you a little secret. And the secret is how to build muscle when you're on non-animal diet. So when you're vegan, vegetarian, raw foodist, and there are things that you need to do. There are things that you need to cover in terms of nutrition, of course. There are loads of things that you need to cover. But today I'm gonna concentrate more on the way you should be working out. So if you're not taking any supplements, which most people do, if you know, not having meat that is full of steroids and stuff like that, then you need to be obviously having plant-based proteins. If you have that in your diet, perfect. There's so much more information I can give you on this, but let's just concentrate on these two little things that you need to do while you're working out, because building muscle mass on without eating animal produce, it's a slightly bit different. Also, if you notice, then when you start taking supplements, you do half of the work and you get double the result. So what we're gonna concentrate on in here right now is just the biceps. Summer is coming, everyone wants to get fit, so this is one of the kind of things that guys are really mostly concerned about: big chest, sort of big arms, big legs and all that sort of abs and things like that. So we're gonna start with the arms and the biceps today. So the first thing that you need to get is weight. So you need to choose 4 different exercises. So I planned out 4 different things that I'm gonna do right now, and it's the approach that I'm gonna choose. So the typical bicep curl, fine. You get your knees a little bit soft, shoulders back, nothing of that sort of going forward and then you're trying to jerk it around. You keep it back here, and then you choose to do very slow movement rather than going fast. So you go gently up. You can choose 5 repetitions to start with, okay? So you do your 5, now 4, and 5, good. And instead of putting this down, you're actually holding it up. So what that means is that your muscles stay engaged, which means that the results will be faster and bigger. So if I'm holding it here, then I choose to do another set. When I do the first rep, I already feel my biceps pumping. So this is the principle. Oh, it's hard. There we go. So you could choose to hold in between the sets, and this is one of the bodybuilding secrets. You hear Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about this, combining sets together, taking very small breaks. This is something that really comes from pure bodybuilding, and what you will need to get used to is the pain. So if you are holding in between the sets, obviously you have to choose weight that is a bit smaller or lighter to what you normally do to be able to sustain it. So in other words, you could choose just, I've got here 40 kilos, so I would probably go for 25 or 30 and try to do 5 sets in a row, basically, with holds in between. Now this is a principle that you can sort of put into all different routines that you might have. So this is the first way. Another way is that you do your 5 repetitions, and then straight after you grab smaller weights, and for instance you're trying to hit the bicep from as many different angles as you can. So as soon as you do 5 of the bicep curl with the EZ bar, then you just go straight away for hammer curls, and you do 10 on each arm. Okay, again, no kind of movement like that, just try to keep it isolated. You need to also concentrate on the muscle that you're exercising. Your attention needs to be fully in there. There's no point thinking about what you're gonna do later, because you are missing out on the vital pump that you will get if you concentrate on the muscle. Okay, there we go. Nice. So this is the second exercise for the bicep. Now third one is a bit of a pump up again. So you keep your shoulder back, you press your arm back, and you rotate your arm up and down like this. So again, this keeps the engagement of the bicep. So you went straight up, you went with the barbell, then you went with the hammer curls, and now you're doing this. Again, it's keeping the momentum in the muscle, and by this time you already feel how hard it's working. So you're gonna do the same thing for the other arm. Again, I will do 5 sets of 10 repetitions in here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With this exercise, you need to watch out not to get your shoulder too far forward. Keep it all the way back. Now, next thing, again, you do the curls in a different way. So you do the twisted curls. So again, you get this substantial weight that is good for you, and then just twist it all the way up. Now I see loads of people sort of trying to twist it down here. No, you bring it all the way up and twist it here. Same thing, again, slow movement. So you keep the engagement in the muscle. So here we go. All right, and now, once you do this, you probably spend, don't forget that each one of the exercises is about 5 sets. So you probably have spent already about 20 minutes on this, and I would finish it off with a pure combination of isolation of the muscle, basically. So either you put something under your arm in here. Now you need to be careful not to pull your shoulder far forward too much, because that's gonna cause you an injury. So if you can put it back, you can put it on the bench or anything like that. I'm just gonna do it here right now. And just keep it with a straight wrist, you just keep it isolated. So you can see that the bicep is purely engaging. There's a slightly bit of a movement in the shoulder, but we're really going for the bicep here. So isolation is the key in this. Okay, again, you'll be swapping arms around and doing 5 sets of 5 and building up to 10 repetitions. You could then go to 15, or you could slightly increase the weight. So these are a few little bits from me that I hope you'll find very useful, and trust me, when you do them properly, you will grow. And it makes no difference if you do eat or don't eat meat. It's everyone's choice. I'm not into that, so it's obviously up to everyone, but you do what suits you, and hopefully you did find this useful, and I'll see you next week.